Hello, good evening. I hope I am audible. Please put in comments if I'm audible or not audible, if I'm visible. Not visible. All right. Let me just try that in again. All right, not an issue. I'll just begin the session since we are already 2 minutes into the time. It's like a great session we have today. I think my camera is still having some technical glitch, so I'll get back to it. Please let me know if I'm audible clearly. That is like good enough for me. Am I audible? Audible, great, excellent. All right. No audio. I'm just getting like responses that there is no audio. Please let me know if it's in like if you can hear me clearly. Just give me a thumbs up. Yes, excellent. Okay, audible. All right. Apologies about that. Like I have like a little glitch with my camera on. We have, as I was speaking, we have a great session. So let's begin from the top. Good evening, everyone. I'm your host, Rastogi from Centa. And today I'll be hosting this session that we have crafted specially for you all. But before I introduce the facilitator for today's session, I just want you to tell that today we have facilitator from Peru. That's why the time zone difference is there. We have announced it before. And then thank you all for joining and taking your time out and joining at a different hour. So I have like a bit of a presentation. It won't take long. And then I'll go on introducing the host as well. Yes. To begin with, I just want to again, no, thank you all for being part of this Sentalk session again and again. We are getting like tremendous amount of responses, and we are thrilled to be presenting topic each and every Sentalk session. But we do get a lot of inquiry, and just to address that, there are like few slides to address those questions. Centox, as you know, is facilitated by global facilitators. It aims to offer extensive exposure to the Centa teacher community, focusing on the optimal classroom practices and professional development. So we really anticipate your active registration for these sessions, wholehearted participation by sharing your insights, engaging in polls, participating in Q&A, and at the end providing those critical feedback to enhance the session. We do provide feedback form, and your feedbacks are very crucial to us in order for the future sessions to be made up par, to bring best of the facilitators, best of the topic to your view. So we do share this feedback at the very end of the session so that you can take a complete overview of the session and give us your feedback regarding the facilitators, the topics that you want to go, and the overall takeaways from the session. Also, we do provide record of participation, which is like one of the highlight of these sessions. Yes, these certifications, this record of participation, I'm so sorry, record of participation is available. And I just wanted to guide you through how the process of getting this record of participation, because this is like one of the very critical highlight, one of the very anticipated questions that we get throughout the session. So please fill the feedback form, which will be given at the end of the session. We will definitely give you the feedback form at the end of the session. And log into your account once the session is over and you have given your feedback form. You can log into the website, or please log into the Centa app within 48 hours. And wherever you have done the registration, you can download the record of participation right from there. But the only condition is you should have registered the session. If you have not registered the session, then you might not find the record of participation in the app or the website. So it is very crucial that when in the future sessions, when you come by for the hassle-free record of participation downloading, please register first, watch the session, give your feedback, and then download the certificate. So the next one would be, I just wanted to guide you how you can download the record of participation from the app. Download the Centa app first. I would say that please download the Centa app. When you download the Centa app, when you go to the home screen, you will find this learning. Please follow the red circles. So you'll find the learning. From learning, you can go to my records. Then you can go to the webinar that you have enrolled for, that you have registered for. I'm so sorry, registered for. And if you have given feedback, if you have participated in the session and have been actively engaged, you will definitely find the download button right next to your webinar, and voila, you can just download it. So it's so simple step. You do not have to worry about when it can come in the mail. We do share in the mail, but then this is one path that you can do it independently without depending, right? So this is one way that you can go via app. And then in case your app is not working or some issue is there, you can definitely go via website. You can log into your account in the website, to go to registrations, go to my registrations, and in my registrations, you can find the past registrations. You can just download whichever webinar in the same process as that of the app. So you can download your record of participation, which will be available post the session 48 hours. So please download the Centa app, I would say. That would be one thing. Yes, so that is all. Your feedbacks are very important. I know record of participation is one thing, but your feedback is very important, and we do anticipate that you give us the maximum feedback so we can present like a better content for next time and the future coming sessions. All right, so a pause, and just give me a minute so I can introduce the host today. All right. Now it's working. Great. Now I'm visible, I guess. So let me just bring in the host today. Michael, we have. So if you have joined in today, thank you all for joining in. That was just one part of it, and we are beginning the session right now. So the topic for today's webinar is Revitalize Your Classroom and engage with engaging digital tools. Sorry. And the facilitator for this session is Michael Navarro, joining all the way from Peru. Hello, Michael.
Hello there. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Excellent. So before we begin the session, there's a short introduction for a short bio that I would want to read for Michael, so that like how I know Michael, I just want everyone here, the participants and the Centa community as well, as to know Michael. So Michael is an enthusiastic online English instructor and teacher trainer. He's dedicated to enhancing ESL students' speaking abilities through the Dogme approach, if you have heard of it, with a diverse array of teaching certifications, including CELTA, Train the Trainer, and TKT Core, as well as CLIL. He has conducted numerous workshops within the ELT sector. Additionally, he aids English educators in refining their instructional methods, leveraging his extensive expertise and qualifications. My suggestions would be to check and connect with Michael on LinkedIn to explore the various projects that he has undertaken to enhance the learning experience. Like, just go through LinkedIn. We have provided his LinkedIn ID in our website as well. Go through it and explore. So, Michael, welcome again, and over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate the invitation. And once again, thanks for allowing me to be part of your professional development. Today, we're going to have a nice and engaging session. We're going to explore different digital tools. And I would kindly ask you to put on your thinking caps, in order to make this session as productive as possible. Okay? Great. So let's see. I'm going to share my slides. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to start. I always like to start my sessions with feeling scales. Okay. I'm going to share one feeling scale that I created with my own pictures. Okay. And I just want to make sure that you are there. So I'm going to ask you a simple question. On a scale of English with Michael, how are you feeling today? As you can see, there are 6 pictures. Each picture represents a feeling or an emotion. Number 1, like, I'm happy. Number 2, I am thinking. I might be maybe a bit worried. Number 3, I'm excited. This is me when I was a child. Number 4, I'm overwhelmed. Maybe I have a lot of things on my plate. Number 5, I'm sleepy. This is a picture of my cat. And number 6, I'm hungry. So how are you feeling today, teachers? Yes, let me know, please, in the comment section. Yes, by the way, I'm reading your comments. I can see a lot of number 1s. Okay, nice. That's good. You're feeling energetic. You're feeling happy. Number 3, you're excited. Okay, nice. Okay, number 1, number 3, 2. Okay, nice. Excellent. So you see the importance of using feeling scales in our classes. Regardless of the subject that you teach, feeling scales are a good way to tap into your students' emotions. Okay? It's a good way to validate the students' emotions and to ask them how they feel before the class starts. Now, in order to make this feeling scale more personalized, you can use your own pictures, as you can see. And this is a good way to promote discussion in class, okay? Usually when I share these pictures with my students, they always ask me, teacher, is that you on picture number 3? Oh, teacher, I didn't know you have a cat. Right? So if you use your pictures, this is a nice way to get the conversation, start. To have a conversation with your students, right? So that is the importance of using a feeling scale. There are other ways on how you can use these feeling scales, right? If you simply go to Google and you just type the word or the phrase feeling scale, you're gonna find loads of examples. The feeling scale on the left side is the one I use with children. Yes, and even adults. I think we are all into Disney characters, right? So this is a nice way to start the class, right? Again, how can you find these feeling scales? It's very simple. You just go to Google, okay? You're going to go to Google. You're going to type the word feeling scales, and you're going to add the adjective funny. Funny feeling scales. If you click on images, you're going to find tons of feeling scales that you can use in your classes, and they are for free. So the only thing that you have to do is to copy and paste. Okay, yes, as simple as that. You can also go to Pinterest. Yes, I'm sure you're familiar with this website. Yes, I like to use Pinterest to get inspiration, and you can do the same. Just search on feeling scales and Bob's your angle. Okay, excellent. So let's move on. Okay, and I'm gonna share the learning outcomes with you all. Okay, what are we going to learn today? So by the end of this session, teachers will be able to incorporate a huge array of digital resources to make their students improve their speaking skills. Okay, we're going to focus on oral production, right? And I'm going to share some of the most effective tools in my book. Okay. Number two, by the end of this session, teachers will be able to develop their creative thinking. That's why I told you to put on your thinking caps, right? Because they were gonna be creative. And I know that we as educators are creative. We are very creative. And we're going to learn how to design communicative activities with the aid of innovative tools. So let's begin. Okay. I've been teaching online for about 4 to 5 years. And along my teaching career, I've heard different comments. These are some comments that I've heard from some teachers. And I would like to ask you, or I want to ask you whether you agree with these statements or not. I'm going to read them aloud for you, okay? Using digital tools is a complete waste of time. The only resource that students need is a course book. There is no point in implementing digital tools in our classes. The use of technology hinders students' learning, and it makes students more complacent and dependent. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know whether you agree with these statements. Okay. Let's see. I can see some no's. No, I completely disagree. No, no, no. Okay. Great. Excellent. Excellent. Nice. Good. So let's transform our fixed mindset into a growth mindset. Okay. In my opinion, using digital tools allows teachers to reduce their heavy workload and as a result prioritize other tasks. Now with the arrival of artificial intelligence, we're able to carry out tasks more easily and in a more productive way. Now, it's true, while the students may benefit from using a course book, it's important to take other resources into account to add variety to our lessons. Let's go beyond the course book, right? And this is where digital tools come in. If applied effectively, technology can be a great tool that helps students improve their academic performance and become more autonomous. Yes, we live in a digital world. We're constantly bombarded with new websites, digital tools, teaching resources. So it's important to teach our students how to use technology, right? Because this is what they will see on a daily basis, right? In their workplace, perhaps. Okay, excellent. So let's get practical. Yes, let's begin because I know you want to learn new digital tools. Okay, and I'm going to share with you 3 tools. Okay, some of these tools are more user friendly, right? And they are all intuitive. And that's why I have divided these tools into 3 different levels. Level 1, this is a tool for beginners. Level 2, intermediate. And level 3, we'll see it in a few minutes, advanced. Okay? So these are some of the tools that we're going to explore today. And do you recognize any of these tools? Let me know in the chat box, please, or in the comment section. Have you used these tools before? Right? I can see some yeses. Okay, no. Okay, nice. Tool number 1 is Vocaroo. Vocaroo is a simple and free audio recording tool which works in the web browser. Now, there is no app to install, and you don't need to log in order to use this website. Okay, as I said, this website is user-friendly, right? And what I like about this website is that you can share recordings via link, Twitter, email, QR code, and many other ways, right? Remember, I'm gonna share some activities in order for you to use it in class, okay? And we're gonna focus on oral production. So this is the first activity I have for you, right? These are the instructions. We are going to formulate a question, yes. I know we teach different subjects, so I want you to formulate a question and ask your students to answer it. Now, you are going to use Vocaroo, and you're gonna ask your students to record their answers, right, using this website. Number 3, you're going to ask your students to share their links with you, and you're going to collect, data from your students. Let's see how we can execute this activity. So I'm going to share the website. The website is Vocaroo. Yes, this is the website. Yes. And as you can see, this website is quite intuitive. You're going to click on the red button, and you are going to record your voice. For example, let's imagine that the question is, oh, Michael, what is your favorite digital tool to use in the classroom? Okay, so I can say, my favorite digital tool is Vocaroo because it allows my students to share their responses via audio. And that's it. I click on stop, on the stop button. I check the recording. You see? Now, if I want to share this with my class, I'm going to click on Save and Share. And as you can see, this website will create a link automatically. Yes. You can copy this link and you can, send it to your students, or you can add this link to Google Classroom, to a Padlet, to a Google document, right? Because it's a link, right? And as soon as you click on it, your student will be able to, to hear your recording. Yes. So, this is a nice way, maybe to start a class, to collect data, or even to wrap up a class, right? Yes. And this is related to the second speaking activity I have for you. When I wrap up my classes, I always like to incorporate exit tickets. Exit tickets allow me to promote metacognition. Yes. These are questions that I use with my students in order for them to reflect on what they have learned in class. What is something you learned today? What was the hardest thing you had to do today? What was your favorite part of the lesson? What are your goals for tomorrow? You see? So you can share a list of these questions, okay? And you can ask your students again to record their voices and to share their learning using Vocaroo. Yes. Maybe if you're running out of time and you want to know what your students have digested or understood in class, you can use this simple activity, right? And this is what I do, teachers. When I'm running out of time, yes, what I like to do is to use this activity. Okay, students, use Vocaroo, record your voice, and answer one of the questions that are here. Yes, they record their answers and they send me their links, right, via email. Or if you're using any other platforms, same, because it's a link. You can copy the link and you can send it to anyone, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So that's the idea. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. And if you want to take it to the next level, okay, you can create a Google document and you can insert all the links that you got from your students, and you can ask your students to listen to their partners' audios and have them react to what they said. Mm-hmm. So this tool allows your students to collaborate with each other, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. I've also seen some teachers use Vocaroo to record their own podcasts. Mm-hmm. Yes. Because one of the features that this website has is that you can also download the recording. Yes. If you look at this part, it says copy link, but below it says QR code and download. So you can also download the recording. Yes. So this is another way to use it, right? Ask your students to create dialogues, right? Maybe monologues, podcasts. There are endless ways on how you can exploit this website. Okay, good. So just to give you some ideas. Great. Oh, and by the way, don't worry about the links, okay? Because all the resources are here, and also some video tutorials, webinars, and articles in order for you to deepen your understanding, okay, of these websites. So don't worry about the links. Don't worry about the tutorials, because I have inserted all the information here in the PPT slides, okay? Excellent. So what do you think about this website? Yes. Do you like it? Let me know, please. Provide me with some feedback. What do you think about Vocaroo so far? Right. Excellent. Vocaroo is great. Nice. Excellent. I can see some questions in the comment section. Like, what is the time limit for recording? That's a good question. Actually, I have recorded like 50-minute audios, and I can still record even more. So there is no like a specific limit. Yeah. Some of my students have even made their own podcasts, and there is no specific limit, so you can use it as much as you can, right? Yes. So take advantage of this free resource. Yeah, definitely. Good. Okay, so let's continue with the second tool. The second tool is ELBS. Yes. A quick question for you, teachers. Do you use videos in your classes? Only with a yes or no. Do you use videos in your classes? Let me know, please. Good. Yes, I can see some yeses here. Yes, I use videos. Fantastic. Very good. Nice. So you are going to love this website. Now, you might be wondering why. ELBS is a video curation website. So this website allows you to find tons of videos for different purposes. Regardless of the subject that you teach, you can still find a nice video for you to use it in your classes. Not only that, but this instant lesson library equips teachers with multiple teaching activities. These activities have already been designed, okay, for you. Yes. And now, when it comes to videos, before I share the website with you, it's important to remember these active viewing strategies. Why am I using this video, right? We need to interpret videos. We need to evaluate videos. Ask your students to compare the video to other videos. Ask your students to have discussions about the themes in the video. And videos are also important because your students can also carry out further research about the themes, right? So whenever you pick a video, try to incorporate these active viewing strategies. Interpret, evaluate, compare, have discussions, carry out research, right? Yes, excellent. If you choose a video, there must be a reason. Okay. So let's explore some of my favorite videos. Okay. These are my top 3 videos to use in your classroom. Because of time constraint, I'm going to focus on one so that you can see the resources that this website offers. Okay. So let's go to ELBS. This is the website, elbs.com. Again, all the links are in the PPT slides. Yes. And as you can see, there are different categories: home, levels, categories, resources, the library, testimonials, and so on. I only want you to focus on the first 3 categories: home, levels, and categories. That's it. Okay? Levels. If you are a language teacher, or if you are an English teacher, right, you can find English videos according to the student's language proficiency. Videos for beginner students, intermediate students, advanced students. Now, what if I teach other subjects? You can go to categories. There are videos that promote social emotional learning. Videos that are fun to watch. Videos related to nature. Maybe if you are teaching science, you can find these videos useful. Maybe if you're teaching children, you can click on stories. And then we have the language skills like listening, reading, music videos, songs, commercials or ads, animation, free lessons, kits. So you see, there is a wide variety of things for you to use. Okay. Now, let's explore some of the videos, okay? This is one that I particularly like. Yes. This video is called English for Beginners. A video lesson about learning English and the holiday season. Okay. Now, let's play the video, okay? And I'm going to ask you one simple question. Only one question. While you are watching the video, I want you to think about this question. How would you use this video in your classes? Regardless of the subject that you teach, okay? How would you use this video in your class? Think about that question, okay? And while you are watching the video, you can insert your comments. I'll be reading your comments, okay? Yes? So that's it. That's the question. How would you use this video in your classes? Okay? Excellent. So let's begin. Yes. Okay. 1 second. Oh. 1 second, please. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Give me a minute. Yes. Okay. Oh, no sound? That's weird. Let's see. Okay. Is it audible? No sound, right? Okay, okay. Right. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Let's see. 1 second. Okay. Yes.
I am.
What about now?
Hi. Can you show me the way to the beach? Towel. Breakfast. Fork. Knife. Bread. I love you. You are perfect.
Excellent, nice. Okay, now it's audible. Fantastic, thank you. Okay, so let me play the video again. So as you can see, there is a man who wants to learn English, right? He's applying different strategies to learn this language, right? So let's continue watching the video, okay? And at the end, you will answer to my question. How would you use this video in class? Okay, let's continue. Here we go.
I am. You are. He, she, it is. Robert. I am. Hi. Can you show me the way to the beach? Towel. Breakfast. Fork. Knife. Bread. I love you. You are perfect. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I love you. You are perfect. I thank you. Suitcase, slippers, toothbrush, passport, pajamas. Be good, dog. Hi, I am. Hi, I am.
Passengers on flight Aerolíneas Argentina.
Hi, I am your grandpa.
Okay, excellent.
Is.
Fantastic. I can see a lot of comments in the chat box, yes, and different ways on how you would use this video in your classes. Like, oh, teacher, this video can be perfect in order to demystify the myth that there is no age to learn a language. Perfect, right? Or no matter how old you are, you can still learn a skill. Some of the comments were related to habits, right? To be motivated. Excellent. Yes, practice makes perfect, or practice makes progress. Yes, fantastic. Very good. Excellent. So you see, this is a video that I love using with my students, right? Especially when they are learning a language. Yes. Sometimes they need to be motivated, and a video can actually achieve that. Yes, like the conclusion that I always make, with my students is that no matter how old you are, you can still achieve your dreams, right? And this is a nice video to transmit that idea with your students, right? And if you are an English teacher, you can also ask them some, comprehension questions, or questions like, what did the old man do in order to learn English? What are some strategies that you can incorporate, right, into your habits, in order to learn a language? So these are the reasons why we should use videos, because they are quite motivating, they are quite inspiring, right? Students can pick up new words if they are learning a language, but beyond that, it's about the concept, that this video portrays. Excellent. I could also see some questions like ELTBus compiles videos from YouTube. All the videos that are here, belong to YouTube. Yes. And as you can see, if you want to use this video, right, you can see the materials. This is what I told you before. Yes, you can use the materials, right, here. Yes, before you watch, while you watch, after you watch. Yes. So these activities have already been designed for teachers to use in their classes. And they are free, right? This is another activity that is here. Retell the story, watch the video. After retell the story with these notes. Who, where, problem, solution, my favorite part. You see? Yes. Giving advice. Learning a language isn't easy. Help everyone by sharing your top tips in learning English. So you have worksheets, you have activities to try out in class. And these activities, all these activities are connected with the video, English for Beginners. And what's more, you also have the answer key. Okay, so it's the same thing with all the videos that you find here, right? If you click on commercials, you're gonna find loads of videos that have been taken from YouTube, right? And all the activities are already designed for you to use, okay? Yes, so you see, this website allows you to reduce your heavy workload, or if you're looking for inspiration, you can use this website. Yeah, this is another example, Mr. Wind. Yes, you have gap fill activities, some comprehension questions for you to use. Yes, okay, excellent. Oh, another question that I can see in the comment section is about the language. Since these videos have been taken from YouTube, yes, you can adjust the language. You can adjust the language with some videos, right? But not with all of them. Most of them are in English. Yes. Regarding the teaching activities, yes, all the activities are in English. Yes. But if you want to use one of these videos, now YouTube can give you the option to change the language, right? Yes. But with some of them, you'll have to verify whether you can do that or not. Okay. Great. Excellent. Fantastic. Nice. So what do you think about this website, ELTBus? Let me know your thoughts, please, in the comment section before I move on to the next tool. Let's see. Very interesting, right? Yes, awesome. Nice. It's an amazing tool. Very good. I can see a lot of positive comments. Right. Excellent. Very good. Nice. I can see a nice comment. We can use these videos for reflection. Yeah, definitely. Project-based learning as well. Absolutely. Right? The idea is to exploit these videos. Yes, exactly. Nice. You can even ask your students to write an essay if you if you have selected an insightful topic, right? Or maybe do a role play, right? Maybe to do a role play. So there are many ways on how you can exploit these videos, right? The possibilities are endless. Yes. So that's why I have compiled my top 3 videos for you to use in your classes and for you to explore. Okay. The links are also there. Yes. Excellent. So just to conclude, why should we use videos in our classroom? Videos increase student motivation and engagement. They can supplement and enhance textbook material. Students can develop digital literacy skills, the ability to read images, the ability to write images, to understand, to create images. Yes, and videos can be interactive. And I think today you were able to, to share all your ideas, your insights in the chat box, right? Or in the comment section. So I could see a lot of interaction going on in the comment section. So definitely videos can be interactive. Yes, and also post points for discussion. Yes, some of you are sharing their insights in the comment section. Yes, so you see, try implementing videos, right? And find creative ways to connect these videos with the subjects that you're teaching. Okay, great. Last but not least, I think we still have some time to explore the last one, Story Dice. Yes. Let me know, teachers, have you ever used this website, Story Dice? Only with a yes or no in the chat box. Have you used this website? Let me share my screen. 1 second. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Story Dice. No. Okay. Excellent. So let me explain briefly what Story Dice is about. So Story Dice is basically a website that allows students to develop their creative thinking. Yes. So if you are teaching writing, or if you are teaching a second language, this website may come in handy. Okay. What I like about this website is that this is a good way to prompt my students to come up with imaginative stories. Yes, as this tool provides you with a wide variety of visuals, okay, to aid in the development of stories. Okay, let me share the website with you all. Yes. So this is Story Dice. And I love using this website for different reasons. Let me share some creative ideas with you. First, students can create questions with the visual prompts, right? Students can practice their grammar by creating sentences with the visual prompts. Students can use the visual prompts as source of inspiration for their stories or anecdotes. Impromptu speaking too, okay? So there are many ways on how you can use this website. Now, these are the images or the visual cues that I used in my writing class. And I asked my students to come up with an imaginative story by using the images provided. Yes. And I want to read my students' stories, just to give you a clear understanding of how creative they can be when they use this website. So as you can see, there are 5 images, right? And my students had to come up with a story using one of the images or using all the images that are here. Yes. So let me read the story for you guys. I was delighted because I bought my own house. As you can see, there is a picture that says welcome, right? However, when I got in my house, I saw a massive snake. I was so terrified that I bought a flight ticket to the moon. So I used my mom's rocket to get there. As soon as I arrived, I went straight to the bathroom. You see? So some of these stories can be, silly, but also creative. So this is a nice way to spice up your classes. Okay? You can even use this website, as a warm-up, right? Maybe if you're practicing creative writing, you can ask your students to come up with, a story. Yes. Or if you want your students to practice some vocabulary, they can also do so. Yes, they just have to look at the image and they can create their own sentences. Now, teacher, are these the only visuals that this website provides? No. If you click on Roll Again, you can change the images. Yes. Maybe your students are not feeling comfortable with the images that are there, so they can just click on Roll Again and new images will appear. Okay? Now, you can also click on the 9 dice version. It's right here. 5 dice version, 1 click, or 9 dice version. It's up to you, right? The only difference is the number of dice that appear. Okay. Excellent. Fantastic. So try to use this website, okay? There are endless ways on how you can use it, right? Maybe you can ask your students to create a dialogue by using these visual prompts. Maybe your students are not in the mood to write. So before, doing or completing a writing task, you can use this website, to bring that spark into your classes. Okay, so try to use this website. Yes, it's amazing. Excellent. Okay. I also have another activity for you. Yes, this is an activity that I like to use in my English classes. It's called Story Starter. Yes, so you're going to provide a sentence to your students, and they have to continue the story by using these 2 words, fortunately and fortunately, right? Let's do one example, okay? So the story starter is, I won the lottery. Your student or one of your students needs to continue the story by using fortunately. I won the lottery, so fortunately, I can buy whatever I want. Then you call out another student, and the other student needs to continue the story with the word unfortunately. Unfortunately, it was just a dream. Let's continue. Another student, fortunately, all my dreams come true. Unfortunately, and then you need to come up with something else. Okay, so this is another activity that you can use if you're teaching writing, okay, especially creative writing. Fortunately, unfortunately, and you can, apply this activity no matter the subject you are teaching. So find creative ways to incorporate these creative activities. Okay, excellent. Now, another question that I have is paid websites. No, all the websites that I'm sharing with you today are free of charge. Okay, so you don't have to pay a monthly membership or a subscription to use these websites. So all of them are free. Yes. Yeah, good question. Excellent. So just to finish, because we only have a few minutes, how to sort, okay? I want you to consider this, because when I share these websites with my teachers, they feel too excited that they start implementing a lot of digital resources. Yes, but before you select a digital resource, you need to question yourself. you need to ask yourself these questions. These questions will help you select the websites wisely, considering your students' needs. Okay? These are the questions that I like to ask myself before I pick a website. First of all, is it paid or free? What does the paid version offer that might interest me? The fact that you have to pay for a website doesn't mean that the website is useful for your teaching context. So this is a good question to consider. How often do I use it? Do I use it every day? Maybe twice a week, once a week? Is it multi-purpose? Can I use this website for different purposes? For different subjects? How easy is it to use? This is important because you need to also consider the fact that you need to train your students to use these websites. So how much learning or training is required, right? So next time you come across a website, I want you to think and to answer these questions, okay? Excellent. The more, the merrier. Yes. Do you think that the more tools we add to our teaching toolkit, the better? What do you think, teachers? I would like to know your thoughts on this. Just to wrap up this session. The more tools we add to our teaching toolkit, the better? I can see some no's, I can see some yeses, no, 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 yes, I agree, I partially agree. Okay. Good. Okay. If you ask me, not necessarily. Bear in mind these three things that I wrote down in the slides. Students can get confused if they need to keep track of too many sites and tools. It can be time-consuming to explore all of them, both for teachers and students. And the fact that you add one tool to our teaching toolkit does not mean that it can align well to your pedagogy and curriculum. Less can be more. Okay, just remember that. And I'm telling you this because I tend to deliver these digital training sessions to teachers, right? And when I share this website with them, they are too excited, as I told you, that they start implementing more and more and more and more websites. They focus more on the tools rather than the instruction. Remember, it's a tool. You use a tool for a purpose. Yes, there is a reason to use it. Yes, so less can be more. Just remember that. Okay, excellent. And that's it. Yes, thank you so much, teachers, for being so supportive. Yes, I could see a lot of positive comments. Yes, and if you want to reach out to me or if you have any questions, feel free, to contact me via LinkedIn. Yes, or English with Michael. Yes, I'm also sharing my Gmail there. Yes, in case you have some queries or questions. Okay, I'm always willing to help. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for joining in today. I just wanted to summarize since a lot of feedbacks are coming side by side in the comment that you can see, right? So I just, as the questions come in, like we'll take like 1, 2 questions more, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So while the questions, please, participants, put in your questions while Michael is still here. Yes, definitely you can connect it via LinkedIn and ask him questions. You can also share questions with Centa team and we will forward it to Michael as well. So that would be like excellent. So please pour in your questions. So as the questions pour in, Michael, I just have few, just summarize this sessions. I think most of your tool began with asking those questions. It began with those short questions. So I feel like teachers should have that reflective sessions within themselves. What is best for my classroom? How diverse is my classroom? What suits the needs of my classroom right now? So I have seen that you frame the question first and then you go to tools. right? So which is very crucial for teachers over here, like, to ask the right questions and then, go to the right tool, which is like required. If your classroom demands some other tool, then you can definitely go for it.
Exactly.
So that is something, like, I observe, that is my observation, I would say that. And there is a lot of question regarding whether it is paid or not. I think I can take that question that it is free. Most of
Exactly.
the tools what Michael had discussed is free. But Michael, given that tech scenario, like somewhere the tech, it's not advanced, it's not developed, and then do you think that exit tickets, the forms, I think in the beginning you have mentioned in the exit tickets, the one that you use, do you think that the exit ticket forms which are available in the Google Forms,
Yeah.
the Google Forms have exit form as well, do you think that that would like help a little bit for places where, like, no little bit, the technology does not support much, at the minimum level? What do you think about those, like?
Yeah, definitely. We can use the questions from an exit ticket, and we can copy these questions and put them in a Google document, right? Especially for if you're not tech savvy, or maybe if you're not familiar with all these tools, you can use the Google document. Just put the questions there, share the link to your students, and
Yeah.
your students can share their answers or provide you with their answers. And since this is a document, you can also share answers with the whole class, and they can help each other. They can help each other and learn from each other's reflections as well, right?
True, true, true.
Yeah.
And then there was this one question someone asked over here, that whether these tools are available in Play Store. So I was just checking Story Dice. I think the website that Michael shared it's a website. It's not available in Play Store. I just checked in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and we will be sharing the link, by the way. The whole handout that Michael has shared, we will be sharing in the app, as well as it will be available post the session. So don't worry about that. Second thing is, like, Michael, is it language compatible? There was one question regarding that, the tools that you have shown. Because regions like country like India, we have like different languages, like, and Hindi being majority. Like, do you think that it's language compatible?
Yeah. For example, in the case of Vocaroo, right, you can adapt this website and you can use your own language. You can ask the questions by using your own language. But for example, in the case of ELTBAS, this website, has mainly been designed for English educators. However, there are some videos that are related to social emotional learning, and you only see the video, but there is no dialogue there. But you can
Oh,
still find a way, to use it right in your
right,
class.
right, right.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
That is so interesting. Like, so many interesting topics we covered today, and I think there are more words about the session being innovative, enlightening, and then there is a lot of takes. So I just so overwhelming. So Michael, thank you for joining all the way from Peru. I know it's 8, 9 o'clock right over there, for waking up so early and then like taking this session. We are very, you know, we are very excited for this session. And then thank you for being part of the session, and hope you come in and then like have sessions like this to for our community as well.
Definitely.
So thank you guys. Thank you all. Have a very good night. And please join for the next Centalk sessions. We have prepared like a very interesting content for this month. I hope you all join us for the next session onwards. Thank you all. Very good night. And good morning to you, Michael. Bye bye.
Very much. Bye bye.